Hi again. So following our last video on Lightroom, the overview of Lightroom that we did recently, we've been asked to do some more of those videos because people really enjoyed looking at Lightroom. Lots more questions that are starting to come around Lightroom. So what we're going to do is going to do some more videos on Lightroom. And this is the first one. The first one we're going to cover today is how to import photographs from your camera straight into Lightroom. There's two ways of doing this. The first way is to actually import it directly from the memory card, which we're going to cover in this video right now. And the second way, which we'll cover in a separate video, is the way that a lot of people do it, because it's a little bit faster, it's a little bit easier, and it's a little bit more predictable for the photographer, is to actually copy those images onto your computer and then import them into Lightroom. So today we're going to do the Lightroom import process from a memory card. So let's get onto the computer and crack on. So here we are in Lightroom. We've got a completely blank Lightroom screen there, which is our standard opening screen. As you can see, I've got no photographs in this current selection set. So let's go on and get some images imported. So the first thing we're going to do, you'll notice on the left hand side, down the bottom there, we've got this import button. So we're just going to click that, and we're going to start an import process. And it opens up our standard import screen, and straight away it's gone to our SD card. It's looking on our SD card, and it's found some photographs. So let's narrow that down a little bit, and let's go down to the pics folder on my SD card. So what I've done here is I've popped the SD card into the side of the computer. That's been recognised by Lightroom, and you'll notice at the top here we have a copy box. So it's really simple Lightroom import. On the left hand side we've got our source, in the middle we've got our pictures, on the right hand side we've got what we're going to do with our pictures. So first of all, we're just going to import that one folder. We're going to import all the photographs in that folder. If there's a picture we didn't want to take, bring in, for example, we could just untick it there. We are going to bring them all in, which is the right thing to do in this situation. At the top, we are just going to leave it on the middle one, copy. There is a copy to convert the file. These are raw files, so these are, you'll notice these are NEF files, so they're from a Nikon DSLR. So we've got the copy selected. If we wanted to convert that raw file into a Adobe digital negative file, a DNG file, which is apparently more of a universal raw file, then we could do that as part of the import process. We're not going to do that. I don't know anybody that's ever done that, but the option is always there. So we're just going to copy it, and on the right hand side we're going to move to our C drive, and we are going to, first of all, we're going to nip down to destination. We're going to tell it where to put it. Now I like to organize my pictures quite well, and this is why I don't use this process myself, because Lightroom's got to make some decisions for me now. I'm going to put it in my picture folder. I'm going to organise them by date, and my date format is going to be, I don't know, 2017 December. So it's going to put them in a folder called 2017 December. And then let's just minimise that one. Here we can now put in some keywords. This is, we're looking at metadata. So keywords I'm going to put in, so this is a concert, and these keywords will be applied, missed a little bit off there. These keywords will be applied to all these, or I'll just leave concert in there for now, that'll be fine. Will be applied to all these images. If we've got some metadata already, we can create some metadata presets. I've not done that in this situation. And above it, we've got file rename. If we can click that, then we can rename the files to a certain format if we want to. We do not want to do that, but it's as simple as just selecting a template or giving it a custom list. Just click it on there. Don't want to do that. And then the top one is just click on these, and they open up and close down, is file handling. So this tells us what we want to do. Specifically, we could build previews. So the previews allow Lightroom to show you the image quickly without loading everything in the background. I'm going to leave that on minimal for now. don't import suspected duplicates. So it thinks if you've maybe already imported these files from an SD card in the past and you've already got the images in Lightroom, it'll identify those and just miss those out, won't import them at all. Or you can make a second copy. We won't do that. You can automatically add images to a collection if you want to do that. It will do it anyway to a collection we'll have a look at in a few moments. But if you want to put all these images into a specific collection as you import them, maybe you've got a bigger collection around concert photography, then you could add them to a collection at that point. And it's literally that easy. So there's not much to pick from there. And then you click import. And we click import. What it's doing now is importing those files. And you'll see at the top left over here, you'll see a status bar which you can't actually see. Where's my little status bar? There's not. Oh, there it is. It's kind of hidden. There we go. This isn't the fastest import process. It is improved a lot in the latest version of Lightroom, which is now called Lightroom Classic, as some of you may know. And just because the speed of that import process is not the way that a lot of photographers do their imports. And now we have our images in Lightroom. And there they are. So these are not processed at all. These are straight out of the camera. And you can see the speed at which it takes to build those there we go. So it's loading the full image now, and those previews just make that a little bit quicker. So there we go. There's a picture from a concert, and that's now successfully loaded into Lightroom. Press G, and it'll take you back to the thumbnail view, and you can see that those are all in Lightroom, ready to go. And it's put them into a collection called Previous Import. It's also on the left-hand side here. We've got a folder called 2017, and there's it was November actually when I took these pictures, so it's put them into the November folder. If we now then go and right click that, and we can look at that in Explorer. If you were using a Mac, I'm on a PC at the moment. If you're using a Mac, there'd be an option to go and look at that in Finder. And that shows us the file structure, and we can see there Stead and the pictures, the year, and then the images there sat there in that folder. So a lot of people don't like Lightroom because they don't know where their images are stored on their hard drive. This allows you to get around that a little bit, but you are allowing Lightroom to move the images to where you want. And in the next video, we'll look at how to do it the other way around. You put the images where you want them, and then bring them into Lightroom, leaving them when they're on your hard drive. But for this video, that's it. That's what we set out to do. We set out to import images into Lightroom using the copy process from an SD card. We've achieved that. So that's pretty much it for this video. Please, if you do like these videos, please hit the subscribe button to our channel, which is down there somewhere. It allows us to notify you automatically when there are new videos coming along and being released onto our YouTube channel. And if there's any topics you would like us to cover in the future, just let us know, and we'll create a video for that topic if we get a number of requests. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.